ba, ba, bum.
Ooh, looking cool, Joker.
I should probably bring up chat so I can actually read it. That's an idea. Phew. Oh, there we go. Hey, what's up, everybody? Just give me a second here so I can actually read what you guys are saying. This one? Yeah, this one. Or not this one. There we go. Oh. Close that. Pop out chat. So I can read all the words. I might as well, hold on. Give it the host. There we go. Because I'm the host who gives it the most. One whole viewer, thank you. That viewer is me. Feels as if I was watching the thanks Luthen for the host. I was watching the tail end of EA's E3 conference. It was okay. It's slightly better than their normal offerings, I guess. But we're not here to talk about EA. That's the last thing everybody wants to talk about. We're here to talk about Mega Man Legends. So welcome everybody back to this non-special E3 edition of Mega Man Legends 2. So Yahoo! And Zero, thanks for the host as well. One day I'll make a noise for the hosting thing.
There he goes. Do you really think that there's a key here, Bola? Bola? Huh? Hey, Bola, where are you?
Huh? Did you say something, Claymore?
Did you say something, Claymore? Get with it, Bola. We might be the ones to find the mother lode.
Oops.
Doesn't that mean anything to you?
No, not at all. Why should I care? I've got enough money to keep me living a good life for a long time. I want out of this game. Get it, Claymore?
Come on, Bola, don't say that. I've dreamed of finding the mother lode for years. Help me out, huh? I'll let you take care of that blue kid. I'm going to check out another island.
All right, all right. Wouldn't want to get in the way of you and your treasure.
I like the big guy because he's big.
It looks like no one's ever been in here before. Isn't it Wait a second, Mega Man.
Oh, sorry.
I'm picking up something that looks like a control panel inside that room. Can you see it?
So Skybean will be here. He's just running a tiny bit late. I should probably keep my Discord window open so I can see when he's gonna message me. There you go. Okay. Locked. It takes so long. It takes 20 ever to kill anything in hard mode. Oh, this part. Oops. Definitely didn't go as far as I wanted to. Ah. Man, my controller like being weird or something? L. Press L to pay respects. Oops. Lock on. Oh man. Decided I hate frogs. Sup, real Omega Zero? Good to know I have something that's... Wow, this frog just comboed me. Do I have my canteen? Oh, good. Only one. Well, I guess I'm gonna die. Oh, good. I'm doing a boss right now. Alright, well. I thought this guy was later.
Hi there. What's up? You're that digger called Mega Man, aren't you? Hey, what are you looking at me like that for? Boy, you're younger than they said you were. Now get me straight. I ain't got nothing against you personally, but my partner wants to get his hands on the mother load, see? I haven't done this for a while. Hope I'm not too rusty.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing this. No, they don't drop anything. That's what I was afraid of. No! I'm dead. Yeah. Yeah, there I go. Yeah, well, alright. That wasn't gonna go anywhere. I forgot he's like really early in that place. I thought I had more time. Let's just go to Elysium. Let's just say I did everything before Skybane gets here. We'll just be like, yep, somehow I beat the game. Pretty good, huh? Alright. Well, here, let's just get that cutscene out of the way. There. Alright.
What?
Nope. Yep, stream just started. Welcome everybody to the beginning of the Mega Man almost called it the Mega Man Legacy Collection. Welcome back to the new edition of the Mega Man Legacy Collection. Now featuring destroyed towns. Are the jet skates like slower in this game? They kind of feel like it. Alright, you know what? Hold on. Let me go back down, actually. How much money? Oop. Alright, let's get a little more money. Just a little bit. Little tiny baby bit. Yep. I just thought I was good. Apparently I wasn't. Alright, so if I remember... It was to the right, right? Yeah. I go right, then right again, and then left. Oops. What can I say? I just love getting wrecked. Personal favorite pastime of mine. Sure is. I'd like to find a girl who likes getting wrecked. Sadly, no takers. Maybe someday. A little easier if I had a maxed out vacuum arm. I guess if I even had the vacuum arm. How much money do I got now? So one more time, maybe. Maybe 2 more times. Suck hard. The power of suck. Or is it suck or is it sook? I've heard it pronounced both different ways. I mean, the very hard mode in this game, a lot of it I feel like is just kind of artificial difficulty because everything just has so much health. Like, you have to grind for a bit if you want to get anywhere. Where are we at now? Okay. Let's just do it one more time. Go buy some stuff. Oop, almost got hit. That would have been bad news. I mean, you don't have to grind when you normally play this game. It's just, oh my god. I think very hard mode you kind of have to, though. I forgot the frogs sometimes jump when you jump. Alright, we're going. Come on, boy. Ah. Alright. See ya. Alright. Oh, man. Oh man, that was going really far. Whoa. What if that killed me? Alright, this way. This way. Yeah, I know the range, right? Like, it's crazy. I didn't think they were that big. Alright. See, I'm teaching you guys something new every day. As long as that one day is Saturday. Alright. Almost 10 minutes of grinding limit. Let's see. Can I get... How much does this cost? 10,000? About range? 5,000. Alright, definitely do that. What's special? 10,000. Alright. A little bit of everything. Sorry. You might have to shield your eyes whenever I talk to Roll. Because she has special epileptic powers in this game. Or at least this version of the game, which I would play this game on the PS4 if it was on it, but you know how it is. You know how that epic Sony store is. Spend like it was 1999. Let's talk to Bruno here. Alright. Actually, hold on. Parts. Oh. Oh, can I get this? Alright, let's do that. That'll help out a lot. Lamau. Guy, you can't get anything in this game. Everything's so expensive. It's ridiculous. Alright. Okay, so we got 9 out of 9. Let's put on armor. Alright. Inflation. Inflation indeed, man. Like, I don't know. It's just crazy how expensive everything is in this game. Just blows my mind. I heard the one on the PSP fixes it. Or fixes the inflation issue. Alright. It takes place in 2008. Probably does. That was the distant future in when Legends 2 came out, so. How much Zenny does it cost to repair this village? Does this lady tell you? Bye.
Ooh, looking cool, Joker.
Shh. Oh. Does this do something? Alright. I didn't even realize this lady could do all this for me. Yeah. What about this guy here? Yeah, I can stay here as long as I like. I don't mind if I do. I mean, we'll probably end up doing it anyway. Oh, this guy sells this stuff too. Oh, okay. Man, alright. I guess we don't have to go back to that ship at all. Oh, dude, a trash can lid. What's in it? Bowling ball! So wait, if I donated, were they gonna give me that bowling ball that I just recovered from the trash can? Would I be like, oh, thank you for spending millions and millions of dollars. Here is Here is this bowling ball, passed down from the great ancients. Alright. I got my missile.
Wait a second, Mega Man.
Ready to go.
I'm picking up something that looks like a control panel inside that room. Can you see it?
For small change. This legendary bowling ball will always get you at 7 to 10 split. There we go. What's up, Eternal O? Let's see. Can I do this, though? Alright. There we go. Much better than last time. But can I do it again? I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I made it. That's what I wanted to do last time. What's up, Atomic? Well, most of the time I usually have my my other co-host here. He's a little Mia right now though. He'll probably be on soon. Now that I mentioned him. Alright. I'm not even gonna bother with those frogs. Just take them out that way. I don't want to get comboed again. Must be in France, so many frogs, yeah. Alright. Oh, can I not skip this? Oh, there we go. Is Bola French? Tonight at 9. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you can use your special weapons and move in this game. You guys can clearly see which Legends games I like to play the most. Thought I was actually going to get it all done. I should have shot more missiles at him. Please die. Okay. There we go.
Hey. You're tougher than you look, little man. I must be getting old. I'll be back once I catch my second wind. Try not to get killed before then, alright?
Okie dokie.
See ya.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it does suck what happened to Command & Conquer.
Looks like that trap can't be destroyed. If you're careful, you should be able to get around it.
The floor's not on, right? Okay, not yet. Not yet. I hate this room though when it is. If there's one thing I really don't like about this game, it's the status elements. I feel like they're just really, really annoying. They don't really add anything. Whoa.
Look before you leap, Mega Man.
Okay.
It looks like there's a control panel to your right. Can you see it?
Ooh.
It looks like there's a door over there you can use to get into the next area. But
Ah.
how are you supposed to get over there?
Hmm.
Looks like the door on the floor below that was locked is open. Check it out, Mega Man.
Check it out. Alright, hold on. I gotta refill my energy really quick though. And we'll do a little savey. Why not? Bum, 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 bum. Wah, 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 wah. Is this ready to go yet? No. Which door opened? No, that's the one on top. Oh, this one did. Oh, whoa. Little Pikachus, no! Alright. Whoa! Whoa, he's fast! Oh. Can I do the sneaky move? Whoa! Worm! I'm sneaking for him. Yeah. Oh, no! Ah. You know what? I'm done with this room. There we go. Alley-oop. Can't even see. Oh, what? You hurt him. Alright. Get rid of that shield. Took 8 hours, but I got him. Very hard mode, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, well, I guess there goes that. Uh-oh, hot dog. Ah! Spinners from Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess.
I'm back. Miss me? Ready for round 2?
It's a good thing I saved. guess they don't do a lot of damage. Oops. Or MC Nuts. Thanks for the follow. No. Can I hit him yet? Oh yeah. Ah. Well, the more you know. There we go.
Oh. Dang, give an old man a break, will you? I think I pulled something. You might not realize it, but someday you'll be old too. Enjoy your youth while you can, but develop your skills, because your speed won't last forever. Oh, what do you care? You're not even listening anyway, are you? Later.
I like to think he's talking to the player.
Hard to get. It must be used to access a central control panel. It's probably what you need to activate the panel that was just inside the entrance.
Probably. Alright, gotta refill the health and everything again. Should definitely be good for the rest of the dungeon. Shouldn't have to go grind anymore.
You should be able to get to the top of the tower now. Wait, I'm picking up multiple readings. The Reaver bot seems to have been activated everywhere. Be careful, Mega Man.
I don't need to go this way. No, okay. No, okay, no.
It looks like some kind of trap was activated when that tower appeared.
Sure was. No more frog. Frog is kill. Oh, fire frogs. I forgot about these ones. Okay. That's why we got missiles. Frogs. We got these missiles with these frogs' names on it. We got the Caro Caro bombers. No, 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 no. What's up, blue metal? Ugh. Ah! Dippin' Dots! No! Ah! Woo! Oh, here's the worst room in Legends history.
It's like it's being flooded with energy. Can you see anything that looks different, Mega
Oh,
Man?
man. Just hit the guy in front. This room is the most awful, the most despair-inducing room in Mega Man history. Unless I get the clean jump. It'd be easier to see if the screen wasn't constantly shaking. Alright, we got it. Alright, we're good. Yeah, Skybane's a bit Mia right now. He said he'll be here later. So it's just me. Ooh. Big skate jump across.
Watch your step, Mega Man.
Yeah, well, I'm not good at the game. Oh, I wanted to ask you. Speaking of skates, are the skates slower in this game than they were in Legends 1? Because I feel like they are. I don't know if that's just me. Maybe it's because they don't have the little dust. The dust makes it faster. They're a tad slower? Okay. I knew it the whole time! No! Ah, I forgot they jump. God, there's so many enemies. They slow down if you bonk a wall. Do they really? What if they got permanently slower every single time? Woo! I just want. There. Oh, I was just saying, I thought one of them was actually gonna have something cool in it. You know, the Mega Man doesn't take place in Canon Mega Man universe. What in the heck in S are you talking about? Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna need you to move. Alright, see you guys next week. This is a fake one, isn't it? Okay. It's just an empty corner. Yeah. Kill all the frog. Oh no! You know what? You know what? They can keep all the chemicals in the water, alright? You know what? Maybe they were onto something. Oh no. Oh my god, look at this mess. Alright. This is it, Luigi. Ooh, okay. We did it. Leave the room, start skating. Really? You can just do that in one go? Look at all of these fake treasure boxes. Oh, you can use the treasure map. It'll tell you which ones are real. I didn't even think about that. Normal helmet. Ooh, let's put it on for a little bit. Even though you guys hate helmets, apparently. Like, what is it even doing in here? Can't be glad they're not Dark Souls 2 mimics. That's cool, you can just skate through. Alright. You know what? No, all they're gonna give me is health, and I'm good on health right now, so I'm just gonna stop. I'm okay with this helmet too, but apparently a lot of people hate it. Man, am I already done with this dungeon already? I swear it was longer. That was like a little over half an hour, I guess.
This is it, Mega Man. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm walking in like a cool dude. Like a cool dude on Kool-Aid. I'm walking in.
The key we're looking for is probably in this room. Be careful, Mega Man.
You know, I don't know. I was thinking, like, I don't like his hair in this one. It looks kind of weird. Like, I don't know. Like, it's like too, like, down in this game. I like it better when it was, like, pointing up. Like, you know what I mean? Not a fan. Oh yeah, I'm starting to remember this boss. I'm not a big fan. Alright. Let's see. You don't like it? Did I get this stuff behind the drill walls? Probably not. I kinda rushed through this place because fighting every enemy would literally make this dungeon like an hour longer. Oh, oops.
Hey, man. What kept you so long? If you're looking for the key, I've got it right here. Just messing with you. I did get the key, but the Master Reaver bot ate it. I asked him real nice-like if he'd give it back to me, but he's not the friendly type, you know what I mean?
We're gonna have to go get that.
You can have the key, if you can get it back from him. I mean, there's 3 more keys. Claymore will probably figure out a way to get them, so it's no skin off my nose. I better be going. See ya!
God, I forgot about the gross tongue. Ah. Man. Why am I doing so much damage to him? Wow. Okay. Well, bye-bye, keys. What happens if I leave the key? Oh. What happens if you eat the bug?
You did it, Mega Man. So that's one of the keys to the mother lode. 1 down, 3 to go. We've got a long ways to go, but I know we can do it.
Well, I'm really glad he didn't get it then. Alright, I guess we're gonna go right back in though, so... I mean, I gotta explore these dungeons 100% anyway, right? So... Because we're doing very hard. Mostly 100%. I think I did get a drill part. Yeah, broken drill right there. Oops. Okay, so broken wall. Ah. Where are those guys even going anyway? Why are they going in such a hurry? Ah! Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Okay. I hate these guys. Nope. That. I hate stumpy legs. I hate these guys. So what? It's not this wall, is it? Oh my god. Stop! Can you even break those things? No, you can just tell them to shut up. Oh, was it that wall? Oh, but I need the drill. Oh. Oh. Well then, I better get the heck out of here then and come back with the drill, huh? Do I have everything for the drill though? Why did the frogs come back? I know the drill, man. Okay. On the sulfur bottom. Okay. No? Okay. Ah! Right, it landed right on him. Alright. Okay, alright. Ah. Can I get hit by all of them, though? This is so sad. Can we get hit by every single one of those dudes? Oh, I went the wrong way. Okay, alright. Fight over. Okay. There we go. Here we go. How do the Reaver bots remain powered on? Because I feel like it. I don't know. That's my epic excuse. How much money do I got? 27? Not bad. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. I still want to know who I talked to about repairing this place. It's this girl, right? Yeah. 17. The little kid, he knows. You don't want to go in there. There's a lot of frogs. Just ace the quiz. I know them all by heart, yeah. Do you need the drill for the speed run? I guess you do if you know where everything is. I've only completed this game one time, and that was when we did the marathon. And like by the time I got to this game, I was like really tired, so I only remember like half of the stuff in this game, like to be honest. So. Alright, yeah. Let's go back. Actually. Well, I'll wait. It's actually really strong? Okay. See, I never really used the drill in this one. Only Legends game I really know the best, like the first one. What's up, Haunted S'mores? Okay. So it was by the elevator. This is the elevator. There we go. Heavy duty gear. Found it. Nothing of interest. Bowl of 1-2 frog boss. Really? Okay, we're really gonna have to try this thing. It's full of white powder. Ooh, it's just flour. You gotta just sprinkle in a little cocaine joke every now and then. And if you don't sprinkle it up, then you can just, you know, line it up. They got flour and guns in this game. And Zenny. It only takes 6K to... Really? Wow. Okay. We're gonna have to... give this a shot. Yeah. Development... Develop... Broken drill... Drill arm. There we go. Wait, the bowling ball? Oh, that's how you make the ground crawler? Okay. Okay. Wow, that was really cheap. Why is this so cheap? Wow. Am I playing Mega Man Legends 1 right now? I can actually, like, get things and improve them. Wow, I'm actually all done with this weapon already. Wow. That's... wow. Drill armor 0 range, yeah. I'm so shocked right now that I was able to get that all done. Okay. Well, actually, let's go back. Let's go back to the first place here. I don't want to go there. Yeah. Well, we'll do some ground crawler stuff soon. I just kind of want to... Okay, sorry. I just wanted to move my chair. I didn't want to run over my cat. Sometimes she sits like right next to the wheels. Oh yeah, you do lose speed. I can hear the speed being lost. So I can use it in the air or what? No. Ooh. Ah. It's gonna hit me. Ooh. Has more range than Mega Man Legends 1 drill and the laser strength. Come here. Wow. That's pretty cool. Maybe very hard mode won't be so very hard, even though I have to be right in front of them. Bye-bye. Come here. Ah! No, fire! Get it off! Woo! I was trying.
Hold it, Mega Man. It looks like there's a passageway near the right-hand wall.
Why would she tell me that after I got the drill? Would have been cooler if she told me before. Oh, there we go. Now I got the whole map completed. Now I don't have to... There you go. Perfect. So do I have any other treasure missing? Oh, over there. Okay. So I gotta go to that wall and blow it up. Okay. could shoot in that game, or I could shoot in their mouths, but then that would make this game too easy. I love a challenge. I love getting hit and being stupid about it. Ah! Woo! No! Okay. These dipular dots, man. No, 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 no. Oh yeah, I forgot it murders your roll. Oh man. Alright. 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 Fight over. Fight over. We're just gonna sit here till I get it back. Oh yeah, I guess I could have drilled those guys. God, this is so stupid. There, finally. God. Why does that have to last so long? Woo! Got him. That. Ah. Thought I could jump over him in time. Drill Nye the Mega Guy. Drill Nye the Mega Guy. Hey. Hey! Look at my drill! Thank you. Alright. Yahoo! Yahoo! Yeah. Ooh, extra thick pipe. Alright. Let's see here. I shot it. Hard mode run invalidated. Because they're... Oh, no. Alright. I just want to make sure, did I get... If I go this way, can I leave? I don't think so. Yeah, it looks like I got all the treasure. Let's see. All the treasure there. All the treasure there. Treasure there. Alright. We got all the treasure. Yep. 100% is done here. %, run invalidated again. I mean hard mode run. Okay. Alright, cool. Just where I wanted to be, because we are done. Bye-bye. Alright. Oh, we got quite a bit of money there. I might be able to upgrade half a thing. That's about the quiz. I don't know. I don't really care about roll though. Combine the drill with the skates. You know what? No. I don't want to do that. I want to, oh. I don't know why that scared me. Handlebar Orion, thanks for the host. I don't know why it's cut off like that, but thanks anyway. Let's see. We can get more health. Oh, I get this light chip thing even though I don't really need it right now. I get that even though... Wait a minute, I just realized. Oh wait, no, I didn't get a Buster part. I got a thingy part. EA's conference was a bit of a bore. That's kind of crazy. I never would have guessed that ever would have happened. I mean, I guess I'll get it. 100%. We'll get this too while we're at it. Alright, now we'll recharge the canteen. Oh, look who's finally here. Well.
Hi, guys.
Look who's here.
Oh, boy.
He's finally here, performing for you. If you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together if you want to clap as we take you through this Mega Man rap. Come on.
Yes.
Hold on.
I'm back. Excuse me for the long delay, folks. That was, Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Lagging a bit there.
I'm just trying
Yeah,
to
I was,
get it to work. It's doing that thing again. Hold on.
I was, in talks with the project lead, Legends 5 Island dub, a few minutes ago, and we were talking, in pretty long depth as to the, you know, where that project's going, like our plans for it for the future. I am back. Nice to see you all, and sorry for the delay. Those talks went on a lot longer than I expected.
Sure did, Eddie. We already beat the whole game. We're in Elysium already.
Hey, David's in the chat. Oh, why don't you, Josh? Why don't you be a gentleman and welcome him on board the stream?
Oh, you want to get up in here?
David, if you have nothing better to do, you can help mask my lateness.
That's my gentleman way of inviting people in. Oh, is that like a cat up there? How do I get him? I want him. I'm gonna grab him.
That's not a cat, that's a tanuki.
That's a cat.
I do find it funny to see how often, like in animes and stuff, that tanukis are translated as either cats or raccoons. And it's not entirely erroneous when you look into the data, because tanukis are like you know, they're like a blend of cat and raccoon, kind of like a strange hybrid.
I thought they were a blend of dog and raccoon.
Okay, actually, that's probably more accurate, yeah.
Ooh, hover shoes.
Boy, well, man, what have you done so far?
I beat the first place. I got the Buster Cannon. Oh, that's what you were talking about.
My two favorite villains, eh?
Oh my god. Why is everything gotta cost so much money?
Oh boy, the eternal question of Mega Man Legends 2.
Alright.
Metal, nice to have you on board.
I don't remember the Buster Cannon, so let's see. I wanna just shoot it for a second here.
The Buster Cannon is like, in my mind, it's the ideal weapon for Nino Island. It just has a great range, and it's one of those weapons that you can always expect to take things down just extremely quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as power is concerned, it might be lacking a bit, but as far as range and utter speed are concerned, it's like... It's one of the top, I think.
Whoa.
The 2008, where inflation is all the rage. I don't know, I think, there was a big stock market crash or something in the time between Mega Man Legends 1 and Mega Man Legends 2. And I blame Roll, personally. I think she single-handedly crashed the stock market and caused this wide-scale inflation. It's my interpretation.
It's all because she bought that jacket.
I know, right?
Like, look, the market was booming, right? They're all working together to make this jacket, and it's all great and everything. And like they're making, like they're trying to make like 1 million of that jacket, right? Because it's so nice and comfy and whatever, right? They got all these people working, and because Roll sold all of Mega Man's equipment and God knows how much Zenny, right? It takes millions of Zenny to you know, to make it, or to make all the upgrade literally everything in Mega Man 1. So like once Roll got that jacket, she shut down that company, and that company was huge, crashed the whole stock market, everything went into financial ruin just so Roll could have a one-of-a-kind jacket. The end. There was only one other person. There was only one other person who could get that jacket.
Who's that?
Leon Kennedy.
And we're going to the big league now, eh?
And his was stolen from him, probably by Roll's corporation. So not only did she set the world in financial ruin, she started the whole Las Plagas event in Resident Evil 4. Roll is the true mastermind. It's all canon. Just think about it. Everything adds up again.
I mean, hey, I'm not going to argue with that notion. Be true.
Oh yeah, I got the drill. I should probably break these walls now. I didn't bring it.
Really get the drill in this game.
Woo.
Like, whereas with the first game, you know, you didn't get the drill until like the very last ruin. In this one, you get it like almost at the beginning.
Yeah.
His screen share disappeared for me somehow.
I blame Nathan. How much money do we got? 406. Okay. That's good enough for now. Gonna upgrade a couple things. I kind of want to get that drill arm up in there. Alright, come on, we're going. Alright, thanks for coming. Okay. Oh yeah, right. I gotta go all the way back.
Reset the feed.
Oh. It's not my fault. It says I'm still sharing.
Okay, there we go.
I can't control it though.
Ah.
Hold on. I don't know why it does that.
One of the kinks that Discord's still trying to work out.
Yeah. So it was working last time where I was able to share with the sound.
Yeah, I'd like to think you'll be able to do it again, but I mean,
Yeah.
do it.
Be too easy. Hold on.
And it's true, we won't be able to derive as much satisfaction from that kind of thing if it wasn't hard to set up.
Exactly. Capcom announces Mega Man Legends 3 this year. What would you do besides pre-ordering it? I mean, I want it to happen, but if it's gonna happen, it's definitely not gonna be this year.
Yeah, I think the same. If it's gonna happen, I'd say after a collection of some sort, or a remaster of some sort is released.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, this, I I don't want to say that Capcom's getting predictable when it comes to Mega Man titles, because game to go off of now. But, you know, I mean, I think in many respects we kind of saw Mega Man 11 coming with, you know, all those 11s kind of leading up to it, and then the collections, the classic Legacy collections, and maybe even all the merchandise, but that had been happening for a long time, even before that. But, I mean, regardless, we had all those collections, and it looked like Capcom was kind of building up, you know, building up hype, or, like, gauging the market for potential Mega Man 11. And right now, it looks like they're doing that with the X collections as well, kind of gauging hype for Mega Man X9. So, Legends 3, it'll very much follow along that same vein, where Capcom feels the need to test the market through a collection of some sort, you know, something really safe. And then, you know, if that safe thing does well, they'll release maybe Legends 3.
Yeah. Commit or do nothing. They're working on it. I mean, we got 11 coming out. Wait. Oh, okay.
11 is coming out.
I thought the layout, like, changed for a second. Wait, or did it? Wait, what's going on?
Hey, David, you can hop on whenever you... Oh, hello there, David.
Hey!
There we go. Got it. No, that.
Oh, boy. Nice of you to be joining us on this fine afternoon, David.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm surprised because we didn't have to invite you. You showed up of your own volition.
I happened to be able to tune in, and I saw the thing, and I just hopped on it.
Okay, nice. Josh, the room layout did in fact change.
What the heck? Why did it do that all of a sudden?
Well, I talked to you about this last time. No. The ruin layouts. No. Yeah, the enemy layouts rather. No. Not so much the rooms, but the enemies. The enemy layouts change, and depending on... That's why I told you when you enter this ruin, you have to see that mimic in front of you. If you don't see the mimic in front of you in that first hallway, you're not going to get the golden Mirak.
He's not true.
Hi, there's your proof.
Is that all that was? I thought there was something else. But...
What if they made a Legends Legacy collection with the unreleased Legends 3 prototype on it? You know, there are some in our cause who are kind of... I don't want to say so much spearheading those efforts, but they're kind of doing some things on their own to, you know, increase the demand for something like that. I think it would be really cool myself, regardless of how... See, there's a part of me that does want to say it's a bit far-fetched, you know, because it is, you know, essentially a new game that was canceled. But I mean, on the other hand, the game is complete, so what harm? And again, so again, it comes down to that eternal question: what harm would Capcom, you know, experience by releasing a game that's already complete?
All of the harm.
The only thing I could see is that it would be sort of undermining something they did in the past. So, like, it's as if the CEOs would be undermining themselves.
Yeah.
That, and, you know, they're not down for that.
Talked about this in extensive detail on other occasions, but, you know, that's something that I chalk that up to, like, the main reason that Legends 3 itself, not just the prototype, but the main game, why that hasn't seen a release yet. And I mean, I could go even further to say that that was, like, one of the main reasons that the game got canceled, you know? I feel it just all, you know, lies on the laps of these executives who don't necessarily want to come clean.
Could be.
It's hard to say, though. I mean, we're just fans speculating from a fan point of view, and that's something you also got to keep in mind when you're watching, like, our documentary and stuff. You know, we try to be as attentive as possible when it comes to observing the facts, but in the end, those facts that were revealed to us through, like, in places like the dev room and interviews and stuff, they're mainly from a fan perspective. You know, we obviously don't have any developer insight. We weren't in Capcom at the time that this happened. So, you know, any information that you see presented in the documentary might not exactly be applicable to the actual falling out, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, we're just, in the end, it's just guesswork, I guess. And it's just like compile, you know, bring all these facts together to try to make that guesswork easier for fans like us.
Hmm.
I know, I'll fix my alert box. I don't know why it's doing that.
We're up on YouTube now, aren't we?
It's on both.
I guess we better be staying. We have a chat on there as well, don't we?
Yeah, but I put in the description. Well, at first I had the chat disabled on YouTube, and I had in the description, you know, chat's disabled. Go on Twitch if you want to, you know, talk. And it undisabled itself for some reason. So when people talk on there, it's, you know, it's not being read. I mean, the description's still there.
Good fellows, and find out where they are.
Yeah. So.
Other day from someone who said, well, why don't you pay attention to the YouTube live chat? And I realized, oh crap, that's a thing, isn't it?
Yep. It's not my fault. Blame YouTube, okay? I have a bad history with YouTube. They don't do anything that I want them to, so it's not my fault. I'm the innocent here, okay?
There are quite a few people in here. Hey guys, huge apologies that we haven't stayed with you guys. It's just one of those things that happens, and we don't quite know.
Well, it's
I
not
don't know where I'm
supposed
going
to.
with this.
It's like I said, it's not supposed to happen. The chat's supposed to be disabled on YouTube. You want to come say hi and have a chat, you can come on our Twitch and say hi. It's nothing personnel. It's just the way that it is. I have it streamed on YouTube for a couple of reasons. One, it automatically archives itself, which is nice. And two, sometimes people get bad connections on Twitch, and for whatever reason, YouTube works for them, so they can watch it on there. So.
Yeah, right. I want to read out this comment by Tzok here. Like, Dan was the voice acting for this good in its time, or what? Massive round of applause for the voice actors in Mega Man Legends 1 and 2. Yeah, totally. You know, the voice actors, I think, in this series just knocked the ball out of the park. We gotta remember, this was a time, you know, like you mentioned here, Tzok, for the time, this was pretty impressive. And even now, I think it holds up. Specifically at the time where all these games were coming out, and they didn't have very good voice acting. This was pretty dang impressive stuff, you know, like, seriously.
Mm.
I was surprised to see, though, just what a subject of contention the voice acting in the first game is. Like, you know, you'll watch reviews and from the first game, and, you know, some people are saying it's cheesy, others are saying it holds up pretty well, and still others are saying that it is, you know, quite hard to listen to, I guess. So, you know, there are regarding that, but in general, I think the common consensus is that it's pretty good.
Yeah. I've heard from more people than people saying that it's bad. Personally, I think it's probably some of the best voice acting on the PS1.
Probably.
I think so, too.
The art direction is probably some of the best on the PS1 too, at least for a 3D game.
I agree with that. I love the style. That
Great
beautiful,
stuff, yeah.
delicious, low poly style.
Is aged beautifully.
Oops. Hold on. Sorry.
If we have some downtime over here, can I make a few announcements?
If I can remember where Nino Island is, yes.
On the map, Josh.
Where? It's just this.
Oh wait, if we're
guy
gonna go to Nino Island, we have to.
And this guy, see?
Well, they have to open it up to you first.
I'm being tricked right now.
Hmm. Did you go through all the Sulfur Bottom events?
Maybe not.
I'm thinking not.
Talked about the Guildmaster, didn't they? Okay, while Josh is looking for the trigger that he needs to get to Nino Island. Guys, maybe you've heard of this already. Hopefully you have, but we released the first 2 episodes in the next arc for our series of Mega Man Legends 5 Island dubs.
Woo!
A project that had been, delayed or, on the back burner for 6 years now. Yes, believe it or not, this series has been on the back burner for 6 years. We had not released a new episode in the series for 6 years. And the first thing I want to say is huge apologies for that. We are really sorry that we've been keeping folks waiting this long for a new episode. Because it's not, the CeeLo series was not by any means the end of the Island game. That was only one island. There are 5 islands in total in the Mega Man Legends 5 Island Adventure game. So we only tackled one of those. We did that whole series of the first island. Then we stopped. And didn't pick it up for the longest time. So there was a lot. There was a whole lot. We only tackled 1/5 of the game. But so there was a whole lot that we needed to edit after that. And which just took us so long to get back to, for a number of reasons. But, we were lacking the resources, we were lacking the editors, we were just lacking in a lot of the departments that we needed to finish that series. But, suffice it to say that we have gotten most of the resources together now, and there might be times where after we finish one island, we'll have to take a break between, I'm going to call it like a season break between each of these islands, which are, because they are essentially arcs, story arcs, where one island ends and then you move on to the next island, and it's an entirely new story in many respects. But, so yeah, there might be times later on where we'll have to take like season breaks between finishing these, these islands. But I'd like to say with certainty now that this project is pretty much done. We have the means that we need to finish this series now, and So
Blue Metal's asking a good question.
What's the question?
Did we dub over existing footage, or was the game playable somewhere?
Playable somewhere? It was a phone game.
Yeah. Were we playing through it, or was it footage that we are editing over?
Yeah, let me get to the crux of that. So this footage, it's very rare footage, very hard to get, and the reason for that was because it was released on a very obscure mobile phone model.
Yeah.
Which I don't think it's even being made anymore, and obviously the game has been discontinued as well. So it's very rare footage, and that's why before we started releasing these videos, you might not have seen any footage from the game at all. Not on YouTube, not even on Nico Live. It was just really rare footage to get hold of. Now, the way we were able to get a hold of it was we knew there was a guy in our Japanese team. We have a Japanese branch of our page, and he was willing to get us. He was one of the few people who had this game on this really obscure phone model because he was a really huge Mega Man Legends fan, and he was Japanese, of course, which was why he owned this. But he owned this game, and see, it's kind of hard for me to speak as to what exactly happened there. How we got that footage, because I wasn't around at the time that this project started. David, I think you would know more about that. But just going as far as I know, he agreed to get the footage for us, and we turned that into a dub and released it.
That was basically what happened. He played through it. This was in like the earlier days of Get Me Off the Moon. So, yeah, you're right. This is before we brought you on. Skybane.
Yeah.
And it's just been this footage. It's just it wasn't really. I don't think it was translated. I think we had to translate it.
I recall that Heathman from the Mega Man Network was the big translation guy on that project, but we also had another guy called Amunshin that's helped with that.
Yeah. Oh man, what a huge help.
She was a female. Yeah, Amunshin helped us out a lot back in the early days. And sadly, she's no longer with us, but her impact is still felt, of course.
Yeah, she was huge. But yeah, so it was translated well, and it's just taken us a while to get all the footage together, really.
Yeah, it was kind of funny how that all came about. We had thought we had misplaced for such a long time, and then just on some random day we managed to find it again, just completely out of the blue. It was in one of our members, like a really remote corner of one of our members' hard drives.
Yeah, and they thought it accidentally got. I think they thought it got just lost or erased somehow.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's over here. I'm stupid. It's
well, we found Nino Island, guys.
I forgot the map is big in this game. I'm the biggest.
Yeah, we gotta stop for a second and pay attention to this cutscene because it's great.
Until they get within range, then fire.
Just never die indeed, Abir.
Huh? Those aren't.
The voice of this guy, it never fails to just bring me in stitches. Oh boy.
I'm so sorry. Really, I am. I can't tell you how sorry I am. We thought.
Hey guys, this Guildmaster.
That's why we shot
He's the hero we all aspire to be.
Forgive me. Please.
Seems like Glide and his bunch have heard there's a key to the motherlode here. They've been attacking us for a while now.
And I cannot get over how Canadian his voice is.
Don't worry about it, sir. I'll have the flutter fixed in no time at
I mean,
all.
I just can't get over the tone of his voice, which is just... My god, the poor guy sounds like he's gonna have a panic attack at, at any moment's notice.
That's part of the game mechanic, remember? He does have a panic attack if you don't do your job.
That's history. I want to know just what got him into such a terrible state of anxiety.
Living in this place would probably do it.
Living in the city.
I can't help but think that, seriously though, he must have had a really tragic, traumatizing thing happen to him in the past. Like maybe
he's missing his nose, so...
Well, okay, here we get into just the carbon, just what carbons are, and whether or not their mechanical parts indicate that they've really lost those parts at any point, or they were just made like that.
I would think, I'd think that for some of, like, the more cosmetic stuff, it's probably because they lost it somehow.
You think so?
Yeah, because it's like, I mean, I don't know how you would put bells and whistles on a nose attachment, but that doesn't really... About at me is the first thing I would voluntarily replace.
Yeah. Makes you wonder.
Note on the bar door.
No, don't look at the bar door.
You know how much you like frogs.
No. I hate them. Everything here is, yes.
Yeah, the music in Nino is amazing.
Probably better if it didn't start every time I opened up a door.
What happened to Amunshin? I really have no idea. I hope she's okay. But she literally disappeared off the face of the planet, so I can't exactly say what happened to her, but I hope she's doing well. she helped us out big time back in the early days of our page. So, you know, naturally, I hope she's
Still big.
Okay. Yeah.
Music just loops whenever you enter anywhere in the city. You just hear the same.
That's how you make it catchy too. I do hate For Glory Greninja players. So does Sakurai. You must have played this game. Oh, I got my license.
Gotta get the S license.
Oh, I got something better than the S license. I got the SS license. Alright.
You do indeed. That's one of the benefits that comes with playing on very hard mode.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's so hard since I went through very hard mode in Legends 2.
Mm-hmm. That's one facet of the guild test that. Whoa, snap! You better watch yourself.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ah!
You just flip them over. Yeah, you better not do that again. Yeah, one facet of the guild test that I commonly see, you know, erroneously remembered is that the difficulty of the game increases, and the money that you get increases depending on your success of the guild tests. So that's why you'll see, and obviously in very hard mode, your the quantity or the amount of zenny that you get is cut by a quarter. But you'll notice that you get more refractors than you get on the normal difficulties, and also the enemies are much harder. They have bigger health bars. The bosses as well. And you might chalk that up to very hard mode, but I think you can just as easily chalk that up to the upped digger license.
These guys always tick me off because they only take damage when you initially knock them down.
They are, however, better in this very hard mode than in Legends 1's hard mode. In Legends 1's hard mode, I don't think you can defeat them at all.
Pain.
Correct me if I'm wrong about that, guys. I've never found a way of defeating those, I'm gonna call them Crab Raver bots in Legends 1's hard mode. I don't think it's possible, but please do correct me if I'm wrong.
In the guys that look like alligators?
These guys?
The little alligators?
Yeah. Those guys,
the flip?
Yeah, you get, as far as I'm aware, you can't flip them in Legends 1's hard mode.
I think you have to hit them with something that just hits hard enough.
I mean, see, I was using, like, the drill arm at a point, and that seems to me to hit pretty hard.
Blue Metal and I were talking about this earlier, and the drill arm is just really weak in Legends 1.
Really? I recall using, like, heavy-duty gear as well, like the Shining Laser, but I might be remembering wrong. I don't know.
No. But mode is still no joke. Oh, jeez.
In the first or second games?
For both games.
You see, I feel like the hard mode in Legends 1 was better than the one in Legends 2, primarily because, your power doesn't go down. The enemies have higher defense, granted, but your power's the same. You get the same amount of zenny, and it just doesn't feel very artificial in the same way as Legends 2 does. Legends 2 to me has, in my opinion, very artificial difficulty in the harder difficulties.
The inflated health and stuff like that?
No, not as far as the health is concerned. I'm talking more in terms of the zenny. in particular. And the Zenny, the cost in Legends 2 is bad enough for crying out loud. Why would you, cut it by a quarter in the higher difficulties? That's just insane.
I agree with you entirely.
That it's a pretty good hard mode, though.
Oh, there is a door here, okay.
It's just the main problem is that in order to get...
Anything else?
I mean, in order to have any amount of success in Legends 2, you kind of have to be able to afford better weaponry.
Yeah, you really do. Unless you know just which weapons obliterate stuff. The drill arm is kind of necessary. The ground crawler is a really good choice.
Yeah, the ground crawler.
It's just a cheap weapon that just can really, really make a difference.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna warn you about that.
Just explode. Don't. Arm things are annoying too.
Ah, come on.
Would always end up like missing one, and then it would just jump at me and get me in the back when I'm not expecting it.
Well, looks like I'm done here.
Is this? These are the ruins at the bottom of the guild.
Yeah.
On Needle Island.
This is the guild dungeon.
It's kind of okay.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I can understand if you don't remember it, Zero, because it's kind of just like hidden in the corner over there.
Doesn't even have anything either. Just has Zenny.
So it doesn't have any parts, huh?
Nope. Just
Zenny.
And, huh. Well, granted, you need Zenny.
Dig out.
I really love the first 10 seconds of this song.
I thought this song was just a 10-second loop.
Does this make me go faster underwater?
Aqua chip, yeah.
Okay.
You get the water boots.
I need it.
It doesn't necessarily make your movement any faster, but it lets you. I think it lets you make the jet skates for underwater.
Yeah.
You know the. Yeah, the aqua jet skates. Yeah, they are pretty good. I mean, yeah, underwater in this game is slow, regardless of what you're using to get through it. But depending on the equipment you have, it might you can make it easier.
Yeah. Aqua jets will keep you from pulling your hair out. Confirmed.
In some cases, you need the aqua jets to get to some places in the Nino ruins as well.
You just keep that drill on your arm.
Josh, you might when you're going. I mean, you're not going into the Nino ruins yet. That's a bit. It's a while from now, granted, but when you do go in there, you are going to want the drill equipped. I say that not only because they're... Well, it's not... I mean, you have some skirmishes with Glide, first off.
Yeah, I think you want the homing missile for the glide thing before going into the ruins.
I would recommend the Buster Cannon, yeah.
Buster Cannon, homing missile, one of those. You just need something with range.
For me, I always go with the Buster Cannon here. Because, again, I just feel it just snipes things out of the air so quickly.
Does a good job.
you can use the lifter.
I could.
Lifter does have its uses, and I think it's a bit unfortunate that there aren't a whole lot of folks who experiment with it, because it does have some very amusing applications.
Yeah.
Which, they might not necessarily be useful for a given moment, but they are always amusing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go up the ladder there. Trying to pick up roll. Well, that's one usage.
Oh.
I don't think you triggered the proper event, Josh.
It's probably for the best.
There is an event that takes place up here, but you didn't trigger it. Lifter is too good. And it's funny, you know, like, when I say amusing things, you know, amusing stuff you can do with it, I'm talking like, there are certain, for example, there are certain enemies in the, in that big plane on Manda Island that you can pick up and glide with in the same way you can glide with, like, cuckoos in the Legend of Zelda series.
Those dragonfly things.
So, David, you have to tell me, did you ever discover that? Have you ever tried that?
I think I did it once because I thought I had a weapon equipped, but it turned out to just be the lifter. And then I'm like, oh, this didn't get me killed. How quaint.
Okay, you know, I only discovered that recently, and when I found out about it, I was like, oh my god, I gotta post this on Get Me Off the Moon right now! Which I did the following day. Yeah,
there's a whole lot of great stuff.
Yeah, but there were a surprising amount of folks who did not know about that little exploit. Who knew about it?
I mean, I didn't know you could glide. I pretty much picked it up and threw it, like, the moment I picked it up, and I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta switch to my weapon.
Yeah, you can certainly glide with it. And granted, there aren't too many points on that big plane that you could... hold on a second.
They keep telling me to go to the headmaster's room, and I'm at his room, and well, I'm in. I don't know what I'm missing again.
Go to the, not the junk shop,
A magic balloon.
maybe? The magic balloon?
A magic balloon.
Balloon.
Gotta talk to Guild Guy and Johnny.
Is there another door in there? I think one of the... Actually, I think in the, guild... I think there's a door you can go to that leads to his office.
Hey, sorry about that, guys. Oh yeah, so like, there aren't too many high points on that Manda Island plane that you can use to get the most out of that glide, but you can glide with it.
It exists.
Oh, it's not a door in the day.
You gotta talk to the guild guy and Johnny.
Okay. Alright, okay.
Yeah, I know, you might be inclined to think you only have to talk to the guild master, but, no, you gotta talk to them both.
Mm-hmm.
Just being fancy.
I like how it says dig out. You know, like, because the diggers in Japanese version of Legends are called dig-outers.
Oh. He's holding his fist up real intense like.
Funny, I remember getting my Mega Man Legend, you know, Mega Man Volnut 4-inch Nell figure and being very surprised by the fact that it came with an open hand.
Ow.
Yeah, and I was like, man, really? It comes with an open hand? When does Mega Man Volnut have, when does he not have his fists clenched?
When he's grabbing that refractor.
That's true. But you gotta love, these guys are great.
But...
oh, they are great. I love how this game, Legends 2, just gave the Birdbots so much more. And they had a lot of personality to begin with, granted, from Tron Bonne. But I love how this game kind of, you know, added on to that personality. And even, you know, made these crazy, you know, these distinct Birdbots. Like, you don't have that with, you don't really have that with the Surfbots, you know? There's, like, the red capped Surfbot, and, you know, that's pretty much it. That's the only, like, distinguishing Surfbot.
And then there's 41.
Yeah, but in this game, it kind of like, you know, the Birdbots, they do have those distinguishing figureheads that kind of stand out from the rest.
I thought it was kind of neat, because it made them stand apart from the Surfbots, where the Surfbots don't really have the sort of, like, I guess, Surfbot leaders, if that makes sense.
Yeah, right. I guess it's, I want to say it's attributed to the bonds, just... I mean, obviously there are 3 bonds and only 1 glide, so maybe glide needs more leaders.
Maybe.
Oh, man, that Hyper Shell does the job.
You just dropped that guy.
So,
what's that weapon called again? It's not the Hyper Shell.
That's the Buster Cannon.
Buster Cannon, that's it, yeah.
Hyper Shell is really cool, though.
Game's equivalent of the Powered Buster from the first game.
Yeah.
Man, the music in these fight segments, they're so good.
Mm.
The music on Nino Island.
This whole segment is crazy.
There's a lot of tension as well, but I don't want to say necessarily...
Oh,
oh no! That's what happens
boy.
when the enemy has lifters.
There's a lot of tension in this fight as well. You know, because there's so much stuff coming at you, and you got so much pressure on you to protect this place against all this crap coming at you at one time.
No, quit it!
I think it's shining example of that right now.
Oh no. You're about to eat it. Okay, you have not eaten it.
Okay, hit the lever, or get the lever, Josh.
Yeah, you gotta hit the lever.
Or no, not hit it, you gotta jump onto it. Oh, you're too far ahead! Yeah, there we go, nice. First segment completed. So they brought their own lifters.
Yeah.
Alright, that should do it.
Mega Man, can you hear me? They're attacking the other side as well. Can you come over here and help us?
I read your roll.
And on a CRT, all that is hair is sticking out underneath the helmet.
I mean, I played Mega Man Legends on a CRT for about, I don't know, 5-6 years. I think I could always tell he had that hair.
Maybe mine was just really bad.
Phase 3 is going to be fun. Yeah, Phase 3 can be pretty frustrating if you don't know what to do.
Hmm.
This, that's where good weaponry comes in handy.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. You read my mind.
Oh, nice. Haunted S'mores is saying here, I still play on the same CRT when I played this when I was 9. Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
There are a lot of memories wrapped up in those old pieces of technology, and that's why I personally am against throwing them out.
I agree.
You know, those old pieces of technology just embody so much of what our childhoods were. And in that respect, they're a part of you, and you certainly can't throw a part of you out.
Design for those is so weird.
They're platypus bird ships.
Ducks.
One down point about the Buster Cannon is that it doesn't have a whole lot of ammo.
Yeah, I know. I was hoping to upgrade it at least one time.
Don't have the money.
Yeah.
Zero, I remember seeing that video of yours where you were just, oh my god, you were raging so hard over that Phase 3 fight.
Oh, man.
Props to you, though, for giving it the old gung-ho.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, there goes one.
Oh.
God, Johnny is on the... he's on the loose. You shot Johnny!
Rude!
Why? It's not my fault! Okay, look, he was asking to get shot right there. I'm glad I didn't, though.
Yeah, you can do some pretty nasty stuff to your comrades in this phase. Like you can shoot down the cannons, you can shoot down Johnny, you can just I think you can even shoot the barrier that they're trying to protect.
I think so.
Keep going, Mega Man.
Got that done.
Yep. Just gotta hold out a bit longer.
Running into him.
Oh.
True.
Repaired, Mega Man.
Okay, cool.
Mega Man, we're in trouble.
Here we go.
I need the dock too.
Rule, get out of there!
I can't. We're not finished with the repairs.
If I go help Rule, this side will be defenseless.
Don't worry, Mega Man. Leave it to me.
Here it comes indeed. Well, Real Omega Zero, fortunately, we have something in our favor that you didn't have in your gameplay, and that is special weapons.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be me, because I'm so good.
Not to, no, that goes as well.
Harsh.
I hope.
And this is
One
so
of these
unlike
fights drop
Legends
money.
1. Legends 1, you'd be doing all of this in one life, in one go. No breaks, no nothing.
And
Let me...
another hyper cartridge or something.
Yeah. So
Shame that even the hyper cartridges are pretty expensive.
I know. Very hard.
Yeah, Blue
Buster
Metal, I
only-
think you would find that challenging enough.
I could never do that. Your Buster, my Buster feels so weak right now. Like all the
Yeah.
parts they give you barely does anything, and like you can't find any extra parts anywhere.
Yeah.
It does feel like the weapons, the special weapons in this game are more powerful than they are in the first.
Yeah.
A lot of them I would think are.
Mission start.
It better be that way if you're pouring more money into them. Okay, so one thing you can do here, Josh, and I'm not sure it helps your reputation, but you can destroy one of the bridges and break off the bird bots from getting to the door that they're trying to protect.
Alright, I got this. Oh, okay, I thought I fell off.
Hey, oh!
I thought you fell off and died for a second.
I cannot say this is the most productive strategy.
Yeah.
You're letting all those bird bots go loose.
Made the other one fall.
They just want to fall down.
Where are they going now? Wow. Okay.
That one was laughing at you.
No, what a...
How could they?
Oh, Donnie died?
Are there a bunch down below?
How many people do they have on that ship?
Yeah, here comes the fun part.
Oops.
Oh, they're getting in.
Well, and I think this one's over.
They've almost broken through the gate. Mega Man, concentrate on the ones attacking the gate.
No, I took the bullet for him. Alright, well, we get to see this cutscene.
No! I
Oh.
won't let them have the key! No! We'll take you with us!
He's freaking out.
Well, see, that was just part of our 100% the whole time. Alright, here. I got a better
Can't be
idea this
100%
time.
unless you see every cutscene.
Exactly.
Maybe you should try drilling the ship.
Would that work?
No.
I'm gonna try it.
It's crazy enough to work.
Yeah, crazy like a fox.
You can jump onto the beak of it and land drill hits? That's insane!
Alright, we're doing it. Here we go.
I want to see that done.
We're ignoring those guys. Alright, never mind. I went the wrong way. Where are they? Okay, I don't know where they went, but it doesn't matter. Out of here.
Roger, is on the move.
To the other side.
Yeah, you can't jump onto him yet.
Only one minute.
Bullet.
Now you gotta wait for it to come closer. You know what? You might want to attend to that door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
The plus side, you can just waltz on up to those bird bots and drill them.
How many people do they have on that ship?
Alright, it's going in for real close quarters.
Yeah, this looks like the time you can actually hone in.
Maybe you have to aim it a little bit downward to hit the beak. Oh, okay, that's lame.
Really?
That ain't working out. Oh boy.
Broken through the gate. Mega Man,
No.
concentrate on the ones attacking
We're
the
about to
gate.
get birded.
It was foolproof.
What? You guys want to see that cutscene again?
Come on out.
Ow.
Hey, don't let us down. Only 2 more. Come on, you can do it. Nice. You know what? I can't speak for the success of this at all. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Alright, we all died again. Bye-bye, everyone. Might just have to skip the start. Yeah, let's try that. We're just gonna go right to him. We're gonna drill his head off. Let's see if that works. I gotta do it. That's the name
Yeah,
of the
seriously, I want to see this done.
Let's see. Is this even cheesing?
If you can't, I know if you can't credit Josh for anything else, you can credit him for cheesing.
Mission start.
But is it really even cheesing that's harder to do though?
Okay, that's the eternal question that speedrunners have been trying to answer for centuries.
Have to jump on it.
I'm trying.
No, you got this done. Now the only question is,
it's fine.
Oh, it's out. It's over.
Ah,
It's
come
over.
on. My legacy.
Snap.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna do that again. We're gonna do it again. I think I can get it. If we can't get it that time, then I'll switch to something else. I did.
Gotta go there fast.
Yeah.
That's the one bad thing to be trying on very hard mode.
I was close.
I gotta ask, because I've never tried using it, but does the ground crawler do well here?
Apparently.
Yeah, I think it does. The Buster Cannon myself, but I understand that one works better. It works well too.
Jump on top of it. Go, go, go.
Okay. I almost want to say you want to shift a bit.
It's working.
Yeah. This is not gonna... I had my doubts. Okay, well, that was nice. Let's see that cutscene again, eh?
Yeah. Oh well. It was worth trying.
You can just, you want to try upping the power of that drill?
It's max power.
Snap, okay, yeah.
Yeah. If I was doing like any other difficulty, I think I would have had it, but...
Yeah.
It's okay. It was worth the try.
It was. I'm glad we got to see that strat in action.
Alright, so let's just, oops. Yeah, this should do what I need it to do.
Yeah, that should do it.
I haven't upgraded ground crawler at all though, so I don't really want to use it.
Yeah.
This should be good.
So what weapon are you using?
Homing missile.
Homing missile. Most of my playthroughs, I went homing missile, even though it's super expensive.
I really like about most of the weapons in Mega Man Legends 2 is that you can use them while moving.
Yeah.
Something that always kind of bothered me about the first game. I felt it kind of broke up the momentum.
Blue Metal did say that there is an input glitch you can do to use some standing weapons while you're moving, but, the only ones that, I think he mentioned so far was the drill?
Okay, huh.
But I'm not sure what other weapons are I guess susceptible to that glitch.
Okay, well, it's a shame you can't get better weapons for that.
Oh, the shield is usable with it? Dang.
Who uses the shield?
Well, if you can move with the shield, I'd probably try using the shield.
That's a point.
Stop.
How many people do they have on that ship?
Cool. People on the ship roll.
Yeah.
Okay, I think if you went all out missile now, we could probably take it out. But, or unless they outspeed you.
Use a few missiles on the bird bots just to clear them out quickly.
Yeah, that's a good idea. My
It's a
gosh,
good
you are
I'm trying,
some pace.
okay?
We know.
They keep blocking
This is
my
hard
No
on.
pressure.
It's called hard mode for a reason.
No, this is called very hard mode. No, come on.
Jeez, the buggers keep coming.
Up.
Yeah, good refill. Hey, why is it out of power when you just use the hyper cartridge?
Up.
Yeah, shoot over there. Oh.
Oh boy. How did that not make contact?
They're shooting the flutter. Oh, that is super rude.
The flutter died!
That can't be good.
Oh, that cannot be good.
Little bit to go.
God, I'm trying, they just won't stop.
Yeah, you know, Josh, just take off the lock-on.
There. Okay.
Finally. You better deal with that guy and let for... Yeah, you don't want shenanigans taking place. That was the only surviving bird bot.
That should take care of them.
Hey, Mega Man!
Serious, Blue Metal? You can shoot down the flutter yourself and it doesn't affect your rep?
Mega Man, everything should be okay there now. You've got to get up to the roof.
Wow.
By using the ladder in the storage area.
Relationship points with roll. Well, that makes sense.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wait, what's... Okay, obviously you didn't shoot down, the flutter, though. The bird boss shot it down. So, like, what happens in that instance? Does that still affect your relationship points with roll, even if the bird bots shot it down?
Probably.
You could have stopped them.
Should probably just be like, could have stopped them. But I didn't. I really don't want to go to the next part without saving. I would be very mad.
It's a new save slot.
Nope. Too bad. We're going for the bad ending. Flutter's down. World dies at the end. Mega Man is stuck on 8 moons.
Are you playing Super Adventure Rockman?
Yes!
Mission start!
Oh wait, I didn't get a new energy can, so you're probably gonna lose just because of that.
This mission actually isn't that hard.
Yeah, you don't end up losing on much health. This one's just hold out for a certain amount of time, I think, right?
Yeah, until the boss shows up.
Hit. Oh, wait, you can use the lifter to throw the bombs back.
Oh, can I? I didn't even think about that. There's so many of them.
Never actually tried that. Like, I've always known about it, but I never really saw the need to, you know, throw their bombs back at them. It always seemed just too time-consuming.
I mean,
It's a good way of getting rid of them, anyway.
I mean, all they do, like, the ships don't shoot the hatch. The only things that actually damage the hatch are the bombs. If you can just deal with all the bombs, the hatch won't take any damage.
Hey, you're good.
All of our assault teams have been shot down. Inconceivable!
That scream.
Underestimate them. How come we have to go to so much trouble over one little blue guy? Blue guy? What are you talking about? Blue?
That is such a weird intervention.
The guy down there.
Yeah.
Curses! Our plan may have failed, but we can't let that blue guy off this easy. For our fallen comrades. Battle stations!
Oh, I love the way these bird bots execute their lines.
Oh.
For our fellow comrades, battle stations!
Oh yeah.
Great stuff. They use Legends characters use the word inconceivable a lot. Yeah, it's a bit disturbing actually.
Localization thing.
Maybe like they needed enough syllables to fill the void.
I'm surprised that did not, like, get you in the face.
I was thinking the same thing.
Meaning of the word. There was a time actually where I felt it was a made-up word by the localizers.
How's it not hitting you?
Because I'm good, right? Now I'm out of ammo.
Can't argue with that.
I'm gonna be bad.
Oh.
I ran out of my good boy points. Oops.
And
It's not bad. I'm even locking on to it.
you're in pretty bad straits right now.
Let's go attack and range up.
Nope. Like how I
Friends, okay. Excuse me for not knowing that. I don't know that movie.
Oh, I don't know why I jumped.
Oh,
That's alright.
I really didn't expect you to lose that one.
I love losing. That's why I do it all the time.
I mean, if you like it, then go ahead. As I like to say, games are entertainment media, so you should be free to derive whatever kind of entertainment you like from them. I mean, Orion, we can't know everything.
if you want the real pro strats, use the drill arm in this fight.
Throw it at that boss, Saul Lan Hikari style.
There you go.
Good.
That's right. The ground crawler would be good for that.
I got it this time. It's okay. It's alright, Orion. He doesn't even get my SpongeBob quote, so it's alright.
You know how many TV shows there are on cable, Orion?
A lot.
Which way is it again? Oh yeah, this one.
Alright, it begins. Again. One thing I always wondered is why there's like a fin on the back of the
For fun.
back of the Buster Cannon.
Get up!
Nice.
Got this.
No!
Alright.
So that's what
I know,
I
I
was
was thinking the
thinking
same
for.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. Like, man, these guys are sturdy.
Like I even had the the damage upgraded one time too, so.
Yeah. For ya.
Very hard mode.
Oops. Alright, this should be it. Just gotta wait for energy.
Oh.
Oh yes, I remember doing glides, glides base on very hard mode before. That was a whole lot of fun, indeed. Excuse me.
Yes, that is.
Yeah, because it's like, I mean, there are some rooms that you could just kind of rush on through. Excuse me. But other rooms you have to take out all the enemies, and it's not fun.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Really
what the
wanted,
heck?
He
was
really
that?
wanted to hit me, but I was just like, nah, it's cool. I did. Oh, okay, I thought I did it way too early. Come on, just get out of here.
Looked way too early.
Dodge.
Ooh, sick dodge.
Okay.
Okay.
All the other times it's okay. That one time, no.
Nice.
Stop.
Oh.
Ooh.
Come on. One more. Come on, bullets. There.
There we go.
Finally.
Show them what for it mean to be.
Super Saiyan Legend.
Yes.
Alright. Got it all. Hey. Where'd she go?
flutter's
Wow,
back
the
up.
flutter's
Yeah.
back up.
Yeah, the flutter hit itself so it could repair itself. That's why it went down. Alright. Let's see what she has to say about that. She's probably like, wow, Mega Man didn't even protect it. Like, what the heck? Really?
Refer to her diary.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see what's in this.
Nothing.
You?
Nothing.
Nothing
Okay,
about it.
You know, I guess it just doesn't matter.
That page probably got
Glad
lost in
that
the
she
sea.
isn't blown up.
The villain. This is his favorite game of all time.
Nice. Hey, you have great taste in games. It's the game that really holds up. It holds up very well, even in this age where, you know, we have some pretty dang good action platforming games now. But this one, it still holds up, and it's still fun. And I think that really speaks volumes for just how memorable and fun it is.
Need to get more cash so you can upgrade the Buster Cannon and the Ground Crawler.
But we need to get a couple barrels first. Ah, no barrels. Never mind. This run is over. Can't believe this.
Now that I have all the Legends games on my PlayStation, does it now make it a Legends Station? Shoutouts to the guys at Mega Man Legends Station. They're really cool people.
Yup. They're great.
Oh yeah. Do I have a chat with him now? Not in there though. Not in his own room.
I think you gotta talk to them both. Maybe not, actually.
We'll talk to him anyway.
That's such a chiseled jaw.
Pull it in, clipped your Mega Man X6 reference back there, Josh.
Yeah, it's true.
True.
Maybe we should grind up a bit.
Back to Manda.
Yep. Back to Amanda
Oh.
show.
Take the 100-question quiz.
No.
Oh, you should know all the answers by now. It's
No.
been years. You could study.
It's been
Seriously.
years since we looked
What I
at
want to
the
know
answers.
is why they're asking questions about, like, 1960s pop culture in some of those questions when this is the year, like,
Yeah.
8000 something.
It's really funny because, as far as we know, those events don't have any bearing on the world of Mega Man.
Yeah, at all.
Maybe ancient history, or maybe those kind of historical references are fiction to them in the same way that Mega Man is fiction to us.
The lore
Really makes you think.
deepens.
It's the lore.
Consider my almonds actually.
Hey, it makes you think. Hey, wrong pattern.
I swear it never changed earlier.
No, I mean, you got it on the first try last time. Then the times following that, you got it on the first try.
You need to get the vacuum arm already.
Oh,
You've just been lucky, Josh.
I guess so. Like, it was
anything-
consistent, though.
If anything, the questions date the game somewhat. Yeah, they kind of do.
Perhaps.
But I kind of want to promote a project that one of our Discord members, Shady Rounds, is working on. He is doing a ROM hack, is that 100-question quiz a bit, to include entirely Mega Man related questions. So we're talking about
man.
questions from mainly Mega Man lore, you know, from classic Mega Man to X to Legends. It's an entirely Mega Man related quiz. And he's working on that right now. It's not out yet, but it's a work in progress, and I have told him that we'll try it out when it's finished, and I fully intend for us to do that.
That's a good endeavor.
Yeah, a big, you know, I always love promoting those kinds of projects, because I think they're just, it's great stuff for the fan base. The fan base, which is not quite, but are on the verge of getting a bit tired of playing through these games 100 times, you know, with the same content. So it's nice to spice that content up once in a while.
Yeah.
Give us something fresh.
King Mirak must have an awful, awful life.
What are you talking about? Look how rich he was.
To get blown up for money.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're gold.
It's true.
This guy, he was
really that
literally
bad of a
asking
life,
for
though? I mean, to be fair, he's helping you to save the world.
True, but he could also just say, "Here you go, Mega Man. Here's my endless fortune. Now save the world." Instead, it's like, "Alright, I have to test you 100 times to see if you are worthy of... Oh, yeah, you blew me up that time, but will you get me next time? I don't know."
See, if he just up and gave Mega Man his entire fortune, he might know that, you know, that would be a really big temptation for Mega Man to just run off with it and, you know, live his life to the fullest and not give a crap about saving the world.
Exactly.
True, but then Roll would get on him about that stuff.
This, okay, you know what this is?
I feel like Roll's a problem in any case.
This is Mega Man trying to destroy this so Roll can use it for her evil.
I could say. I mean, Mega Man could do with a jacket.
Good.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not entirely bad.
He gets a little apron. Why can't he have a jacket? Come on, man. What's up with that?
Yeah, poor guy probably goes around, every time he wants to get out of his armor, he probably goes around town with nothing but that apron.
Sign of his servitude.
Oh boy, that's a really sad thought. Have any other clothes? Actually, come to think of it, there is some concept art of Mega Man in a really spiffy-looking white jacket.
Oh yeah. I like that.
Yeah, that was neat. There is, yeah, it's a really cool piece of concept art. Let me see if I can locate it really quickly here.
All this means is that there really should be a complete works for Mega Man Legends already. Capcom...
Don't get me started on that again.
One more time, just for fun.
Oh yeah, you were mentioning that in the Discord. The Walnut moveset. Gotta ask though, how much of it is taken from TVC?
That's what I asked him. He said he's coming up with all of it, basically.
That said, when I saw that he was in TVC, I like jumped to import the game.
Yeah. That game's pretty
Yeah. It was a really big surprise.
Oh, get in the
If anyone could find that concept art of Mega Man in that white jacket, or vest, actually it was more of a vest than a jacket, let me know. I can't find it. It's really cool, though.
Hey, man. Big Man's like drunk or something. He's not
having a
doing
problem.
Yeah. Mega Man forgot how to open doors or something.
I just like the way that looks in this game when you have a really like huge special weapon on your arm and you're using the jet skates.
Yeah. Definitely get energy.
Yeah.
The Buster Cannon is infinitely useful in the glide base fight. Might find yourself coming, you know, going back and forth constantly between the data save point at the beginning of the base and your destination.
What can you upgrade on the ground crawler? How much does that cost?
I could probably upgrade a couple things on it. Yeah, I could upgrade this.
Super cheap.
And this. And this. And this. And this. And this. And
wow, why is that so cheap?
And
this. It's dirt cheap.
And this. And this. And this. And that's it.
Josh, are you insane?
Yeah.
Let's run that for like half the game.
Alright, here we go. That's our new weapon now.
I cannot speak for how effective that'll be in the glide base fight.
Stuff isn't flying, it'll be dying.
But the glide base fight has so many flying enemies.
Oh wait, did I switch to it? Okay. I wanna test it out for a second.
Go for the King Mirok grind again, I guess.
I'm just gonna...
Oh, I mean, unless you have a really, really, really powerful special weapon, it's much more quicker. It's much quicker to just pick him up and throw him. Because when you're picking him up and throwing him, like you pick him up, then you throw him, and he only has like a few health bits left over.
It's true.
Oh, and my controller is dying.
Oh no.
Just walking up all
We're
casual.
just strolling without a care in the world.
Yeah, that's how amazing Walnut is. He can just stroll through these places totally casually and not give a crap about big flamethrowers coming up from behind him.
I gotta get new batteries.
Oh, Walnut sees something. He sees something beyond that wall.
He knows what's up.
That the normal human sense cannot detect. But Walnut can detect it. He's trying to get there.
Sees a giant refractor in the middle of the wall there. Something that could punch through walls and move Earth in large amounts.
He knows that
like
with the proper amount of he knows that with a proper amount of concentration, he can walk right through that wall.
Perhaps, but maybe a drill of some kind. Him through.
Everyone uses drills to get through walls. You know, Walnut's doing it the unique way, the cultured way, I might say. Mind over matter. Yeah, that's it. Mind over matter. He's using his concentration, his pure ability to focus on all that. You know, the mind has a great power to penetrate the physical, and Walnut knows that.
You know what it is? He got a hot tip from the cutting room floor that you can clip through some of the walls like this by hitting the seams just right. We're actually seeing an emerging speed strat.
Well, that's another take.
This is like when Mario had to hold up against the wall for 12 hours to build speed to go through parallel universes in order to get a star.
Just like that.
Jump at all. That's what this is.
I
like
hope
that.
I remember that.
So I put new batteries in, but let's see here.
By turning it on and then off again.
Yeah, okay, well, Yeah,
They're
Mega
off
Man
and then
doesn't
on
want to
again.
respond. I mean, you know, we've been going for a while anyway, so I guess we should probably wrap it up anyway.
A weird place to wrap it up.
I have to. Here, if I do this, and then do this.
Hey, he stopped.
There we
He's
go.
reacting.
He's back alive, everybody.
All right.
All right. Perfect. All right. Well, if you want to wrap it up anyway, I'm just gonna grind for a tiny bit on this guy here. We can do news and all that.
Okay. Gress, next time, I do not know what the crap is going to be happening next time when we handle the Glide's base.
That's why I'm getting ready
But,
for it.
yeah, this is
amazing.
good. It is a good place to stop, especially because, I mean, you know, that Glide base is going to be a heck of a lot to deal with, so might as well save that for next time. But, yeah, as I mentioned earlier, we just released the next couple episodes in our series of Mega Man Legends 5 Island dubs. So again, this is a project that we started on 6 years ago, and which was halted pretty abruptly without much moment's notice. But you know, we're finally getting on the stick, releasing those episodes now, and I hope to have that entire game out by the entire series out by the end of the year. So yeah, here's hoping that works out. But at any rate, you know, we got the first 2 episodes up right now. With more coming, we're going to be releasing them on a, every Friday, starting yesterday actually. So and we're hoping to have like 2 episodes out a week, every Friday. So stay tuned to that. Follow our YouTube channel to keep updated on that project. It's a really, really entertaining project, which you know. I remember going into it for the first time, I was kind of taken aback by just how much story content was in that game. You know, we're talking about a really obscure, smallish mobile phone game that was released on a really obscure mobile phone.
I'm pretty sure it got released before smartphones really hit the market too.
Right. It was on flip phones, and that accounts for the unfortunately not the smoothest controls.
Oh man.
Aside, it is a really fun little game with some hilarious character interactions and even a bit of lore. Especially toward the end of the game, you'll discover that there's quite a bit of Legends lore in there that is not explored anywhere else, or pretty much nowhere else.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's for all those reasons and more, we encourage you to stay tuned, or keep tabs on this project and follow it through to the end. So, yeah, I guess that's all I had to say as far as that project is concerned. We have a couple other things coming up. One such is in another event, which we have kind of on the back burner, and which will be released in Ish, I think. And a couple other things which I'm not entirely sure I should talk about right now, but which are also coming up pretty soon. So, yeah, just on the whole, stay tuned to our page for more announcements. And unless you guys had any more things to say, I guess we can wrap this up here.
Well, really quick, I just wanted to say that the music in that little phone game isn't too bad either. But besides that, E3 just started today, and at E3 they have Mega Man 11 there. So I doubt anybody watching here is at E3, because if you're watching, then what are you doing? You're at E3. Go play a game or something. But they do have, I think it's just one level playable, but it's the Brickman stage. Or what do they call them? Brickman or Stone Man? I forgot what they named it.
Blockman.
Blockman, yeah. So you can go
I remember because there are all these Hideo, like, what's the guy's name? Kamiya references.
There are a bunch of Kamiya references.
Kamiya references.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's cool. I mean, like, how cool is it that Mega Man's 83 again, right? Like,
no.
It's crazy. Like, when was the last time, right? Was
God,
9 even there? Like, I don't even remember. It probably was like an X game, to be honest.
Man, that's crazy to think about.
Was the last time he was at E3?
Yeah. Was Smash?
Yeah, Smash 4 releasing.
Yeah, but I mean, like in his own game.
In his own game,
It had to be one of the.
did they? No, they announced the Legacy Collection at TGS, I think.
Right, but I mean, like a new one.
Yeah, a new game.
Right.
I think it was Mega Man 10.
Was it 10? I don't know. I can't really see.
That was so long ago.
It could have been. I don't remember. But
It's too long.
Yeah, but yeah, so it's
Too long.
there. I'm sure you can find gameplay of it somewhere. I'm sure like Game Explain will definitely have some coming up soon.
Game Explain has footage from everywhere.
Yeah, so but they've been covering Mega Man 11, and let me think. Tomorrow I think is Microsoft's thing. I don't expect much from there, but Monday at 6 p.m. PST is Sony's. So maybe we'll see something cool there relating to Mega Man. Maybe not. I don't know. But then the next day, next day being
On
Tuesday,
Tuesday.
9 in the morning. That's Nintendo's. And I feel like we
Might be something there.
Yeah, it might be something there towards Mega Man. We'll see. Trying to think if there's anything else.
My hopes too high for seeing anything Capcom related at E3 since, like I said, their big thing is TGS. But yeah, if anything, it would be at one of the console shows. Or maybe the PC show, but I really doubt that one.
PC show is terrible. Don't even bother with that one.
It's been a mess.
Yeah, what else? I feel like there was something else. I don't know. Oh, I feel like we probably said this, but that new Mega Man 11 with the new amiibo, it's only at GameStop, so I don't know if you guys remember that. But
Yeah, there are a couple limited editions out right now, and you know the most content-filled one on our end, you know, as far as North America is concerned, is the amiibo version. But if you live in Japan, if you have the luck of living in Japan, there are all their crazy limited editions, and the most expensive of which,
like $150.
Yeah, it's like
something.
Import. It's like 150. If you live in Japan, it's like 120, which is somewhat more affordable. But it has all this insane stuff. We're talking like, collectors' books. We're talking posters. We're talking like a freaking piggy bank, a Mega Man 1-Up piggy bank, and other just art books. I think things that explore the lore of Mega Man 11. It just has all this. It's the ultimate limited edition. But I doubt there are many who can get that outside of Japan right now.
Yeah. Man.
But hey, I mean, if you have the means to get that, then more power to you.
I guess just one really quick thing. As you guys are aware, Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2 are on the Switch, and they've been performing pretty well. Whenever I go check like best-selling stuff, I usually see it on there. Ever since they came out. I think Legacy Collection 1 was number 1 when it came out. Legacy Collection 2 wasn't as high, but yeah. So I mean, it's good. That's basically all I wanted to say about that. I haven't checked the Japanese side of the eShop. I probably I want to check that really quick right now. Take me like 2 seconds.
Idea.
There's my Switch. Let's see. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Go to the eShop. Pick my Japanese account. Oh, never mind. I can't because I got to sign into my Japanese account. It's being stupid. Never mind. We'll just pretend it's doing okay on there too.
Talking about Mega Man X over, I think.
X over was discontinued, wasn't it?
The mobile game where it auto ran.
Was,
and you just had shooting controls.
Continued recently. Dude.
That was, yeah, that existed for a short time. It was a thing.
Yeah, well, you wanted to talk about, David, before we go?
just keep your eyes peeled. There's going to be some nifty stuff going on soon.
Yes, indeed. Okay, and on that note, I think we can wrap the stream up here. So again, guys, thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure to chat with you about this wonderful game called Mega Man Legends 2. And we hope to see you again next week for our continued playthrough of this wonderful title. Keep fighting the good fight, and as always, legends never die.
Legends never die.
Legends never die, folks.
Oh, and real quick,
And stay legendary.
Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 is number 29th on the Japanese eShop. I just checked it really fast. Okay, but that's it. Goodbye, everybody. Go home. See you later.